All right, everybody, here we go. Good morning. Welcome to Against the Public for July 3rd. I'm Dana Lane. Today, I'm going to give you my top 3 Major League Baseball free plays, and then we're going to finish it off by discussing or giving you an update on umpires' tendencies to bet, whether it's a tendency to go over a total or under a total. I'll give you all 3 umpires that are the best in each category. I'll also go back a couple years and see if there's any correlation between what's going on this year and what's happened over the last couple seasons. After the show, please go to pickdawgz.com. I'll have my premium Major League Baseball and a side and total in the WNBA locked and loaded. You can jump on my single plays or tomorrow's Major League Baseball 3-pack for just $49.99. Every 3-pack comes with our Pick Dawgz win guarantee that states you must profit or receive an immediate site credit for the purchase price. In addition, there's only one way to get every play that I release, and that's by becoming an all-access member. And you can do so for the next 30 days for less than $11 a day, the next 90 days for less than $10 a day, or better yet, just jump on that annual all-access pass that gives you every single play that I release from Major League Baseball, the NFL, college football, NHL, NBA, college basketball, and of course the rest of the Major League Baseball season. You can get every play for just $3.56 a day. So let's roll our sleeves up. Let's get to work. Get to pickdawgz.com right now. Okay, on to your free plays for Wednesday. Remember, these are probable pitchers, so please confirm who is starting before you place your wager. We'll start things off at 6:40 Eastern Time. Rotation number 951, 952. St. Louis Cardinals against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pirates minus $1.20. 8 is your total. Miles Mikolas against Jared Jones. We got a plus money winner yesterday in game 1 on this series, so I'm going to go right back to the well again today. Not much has been reported on betting in this one. I do expect to see that the public will be on the Pirates as they're starting to warm up to the trio that I've been telling you about for months now, between Keller and Jones and Skeens. That didn't work out too well yesterday, but I do suspect betting patterns will favor the Pirates again today. We do see well over 90% of the early tickets on the money, or on the money, total money coming in on the over. Mikolas is 6-7 this year, a 5.32 ERA. He's coming off of 2 straight outings where probably like to forget those. He allowed 13 earned runs in his last 10 1/3 innings, allowing a total of 18 hits. He should be pretty happy to see the Pirates. 3 weeks ago, he started against Pittsburgh and threw 7 innings, a 1-hit ball, didn't allow a run, walked, 6 Ks. They lost the game 2-1, so he should be plenty focused to try to avenge that loss on Wednesday. Jared Jones, 5-6 this year, 3.66 ERA, coming off a terrific performance against Tampa Bay. In fact, 3 of his last 4 outings have been really good. A kid that you probably will pencil in as an all-star participant next year. The Cardinals are just 21-20 as an underdog, but we know that's good enough to turn a profit, a 5.14 unit profit. Only the Red Sox, Pirates, Yankees, Nationals, and the Brewers have been better as an underdog, and we know that the Cardinals absolutely own the Pittsburgh Pirates. So we're going to go back, get some plus money again. We'll take St. Louis plus $1.10. Game number 2, 6:40 Eastern Time, 975, 976. Boston Red Sox against the Miami Marlins. Brian Bayo against Trevor Rogers. Red Sox minus $1.46 on the road, 8 over minus 15. Small money has come in on the Red Sox early. Really no surprise when we're talking about the Marlins, one of the worst teams to bet on in Major League Baseball, and we have a bankroll friendly number with the favorite. 73% of the money is on the over. Despite those percentages, though, we have seen some significant wagers. Oh yeah, I'm looking at right now. 73% of the money is on the over, and we have seen some significant wagers at over 7.5 at Sports Interaction. That's a really good number there, and at FanDuel Iowa also over 8. So everything's going over, including the big money and the money percentage. That has moved that consensus number started out at 8 under minus $1.22, and now we're looking at 8 over minus 15. If you're on the total, which we will be in this one, winds will be blowing in from center field, from right center field, about 11 to 12 miles an hour throughout the game. And yes, the roof will be open, so that does matter. As far as Rogers is concerned, he's going through the best stretch of games for the Fish in 2024. 8 earned runs allowed in his last 24 and a third innings, a 2.96 ERA. Not bad when you figure that Rogers is 1-8 this season with a 4.87 ERA. Remember, he was an All-Star in 2021 as a rookie, but just 6.21 while the Marlins have given Rogers just 2.242. Say it again, 2.42 runs of support this season. Not a lot of support. We're going to go against those big wagers. We're going to go under 8.5 minus $1.15. And then game number 3 in your final game, 9:40 Eastern time, 971, 972, your rotation numbers. Los Angeles Angels minus 15 on the road, 8 under minus 15 against the Oakland Athletics. Davis Daniel against Joey Estes. With last night's game still in progress, I'm doing this video as last night's game is in progress. So keep in mind, some of the numbers are not in yet because usually after that game is when you really start to see the betting public and the percentages start to take some form. So we haven't seen any of those percentages yet, but I do suspect we will see angel money, and I do suspect we will see over money. As far as Daniel is concerned, he's going to make his second major league start, 5th appearance overall in his career against Detroit in his first start. Sensational, outstanding. Through 8 innings of 4-hit ball and a 5-0 win in that game. He started the season at AAA Salt Lake, which, if you know anything about the Pacific Coast League, is just 90% of the stadiums there. If you have an ERA under 5, you've done something. He started with Salt Lake, a 5-4 record, 5.33 ERA. He did allow 89 hits in 76 innings, which is a little high even for the Pacific Coast League. And Joey Estes this year, 2-3, 5.24 ERA, is coming off of 2 straight solid outings against the Angels, his opponent, and the Twins, allowing just 4 earned runs in 11 2/3 innings, an ERA of 3.09. In those outings, he gave up just 8 hits, 3 base on balls, 9 walks, with 8 of those coming against the Angels in his last start. Angels have scored at least 5 runs in 7 straight games, heading into tonight's game with an average of 8.71 total runs scored. In that stretch of games. Oakland comes in 8.44 total runs scored over their last 9. So both teams averaging over a little bit over 8, not as much as we would like, but I am going to go with the bankroll friendly option of over 8 here, minus $1.05. Really like that number. Okay, before we close the show, let's break down the over and under records for umpires this year and a little bit beyond over the last 3 years or so. And from time to time, we like to check in on these umpire stats. We had a question regarding umpires totals, so here are the numbers in 2024. These are the best over umpires in 2024. We started off with Andy Fletcher, who is 8-1-1, 6.42 units won, followed by Adrian Johnson, 9-3-1, 5.49 units won, and Jansen Visconti, 8-3 plus 5. Check that, plus 4.55 units won. So those are your top 3 home plate umpires if you want to bet overs in 2024. The over is 18-1 when one of these umpires are behind home plate, and we're talking about national games, Mets games, in Miami. So National, Mets, Marlins, when one of these umpires are behind home plate, the total is 18-1 to the over. Now, who's the best over the last 3 years? Edwin Moscaso, 46-24 and 3, plus 18.80 units. Jeff Nelson, 38-19. Plus 15.06 units, and Alan Porter 40-26 plus 10.74 units. So no real correlation between what's going on in 2024 and those umpires. Best under umpires in 2024: Hunter Wendelstedt, 11-3 plus 7.37 units won. Adam Beck is 7-1 plus 5.69 units won, and Alex Tosi 8-2 plus 5.46. The under is a combined 17-2 when one of those three umpires are behind the plate in a Cardinals, Padres, or Angel game in 2024. The last three seasons, Brendan Miller 33-17 plus 13.23 units. Junior Valentine 42-26 plus 12.40 units, and Tyron Blackney 42-27 plus 11.89 units. So those three have, again, no correlation over the last three seasons in 2024. So really we can't, there's no trends available there, but it is interesting to see, especially when you got a guy like Wendelstedt, who obviously we know is a veteran umpire. 11-3 to the under in 2024. That's pretty interesting. That's probably the one that pops out. 8-1-1 for Andy Fletcher over this season, 6.42 units won. That also kind of pops out as well. So if there's anything you'd like me to research, please just drop me a comment on the YouTube channel. If I can get the numbers, I'd be more than happy to do the research. There hasn't been anything I haven't been able to find so far, but I suspect you guys will come up with something that will be very difficult and time consuming. So that does it for your Wednesday's free plays and umpire recap. Please go to pickdawgz.com. Get involved with one of my many available packages, including my all access pass that gives you every play that I release for one low price. Here's your Wednesday free play recap. St. Louis plus $1.10, Boston Miami over 8 minus 15, and Los Angeles Angels Oakland Athletics over 8 minus $1.05. That does it for today's show. Thank you to everyone who watches on a daily basis. Thank you for all the nice comments and the interactions. Let's get over that 3,000 mark again like we did a couple days ago. That was fantastic. Hit that like button. We get 200 likes, I'll give you a couple of handicapping tips. I'll stay on here for hours if you guys continue to hit that like button. So please do so. For Against the Public, I'm Dana Lane. All the best to you and your wagers on Wednesday.